My name is Miluhska Murillo and welcome to the city of Manta. The city of Manta is considered the most important port of Ecuador and with beautiful and attractive tourist attractions. Manta is magnificent for all the tourists and you can see the international cruises and know them closely. It is the prized place to observe them since all the international cruises make a stop in the port of Manta so that their tourists that come from different parts of the world can enjoy the beautiful and wonderful things that is the city of Manta and especially to swim in its beautiful beaches that are around the city. Together with my team, we are going to present you some of the most recognizing attractions and close to the city, among which are two important museums of the canton such as the Manta Cultural Center Museum and the Tansevi Ethnographic Museum located in the center of the city. Also noteworthy are the Murciélago Beach, which is one of the most visited beaches along with the San Mateo Beach, which is located on the border of the urban and rural area of the city of Manta, the Playa Talqui, where the seafood park and the shipyard are located.
My name is Andreina Velez and we are now at the Manta Cultural Center Museum. This museum was created in 1962. It was the first institution attached to the central bank. For several years, it was working in the canton, where its inhabitants and tourists can learn information about various cultures, especially the mountain. In its 5 floors, it gathers the main cultural manifestation and pictorial samples of national relevance, with a view of the ocean. It was the first institution attached to the Central Bank of Ecuador and since October 2010 became part of the Ministry of Culture of Ecuador. This belongs to the National Network of Museums of the same, and its objective is to learn, preserve, and disseminate the cultural legacy of our ancestors. Besides being an instrument of training and rescue of national identity, craft education programs, events, workshops, and exhibitions, anthropological. The museum provides several services to the local community and local forgiving tourists, such as guides, story, documentary center, library, and exhibition halls. The Manta Cultural Center Museum presents a tour of the cultural heritage of ancient provinces of Manabí, which includes the Valdivia, Machalilla, Chorrera, Jamacuaque, Bahia, Wangala, and Manteño cultures, to which the city owes its name from. This culture can be observed during the tour. They use shaped chairs and various artifacts that allow linking the past with the contemporary Manteño identity.
My name is Pelaez and we are in the Ethnography Museum Cansevi, in which expose objects of the Montubio Manabita. The museum is located in the old Aragon Hotel that was built in the central area of Manta in 1908. Previously, it was the home and business premises of Ramon Virgilio Azua, who lived with his family on the upper floor. The name of the museum alludes to one of the first aboriginal population that the Spaniards found upon their arrivals, in the territory of what today is the central street of the coast of Manabí, occupied by the Lordship of Cansebi. These territories of Cansebi, according to the first chroniclers of the Indies who traveled the area, were formed by places such as Manta, Jocay, Montecristi, Jaramillo, Cerro de Hojas, Cerro Jaboncillo, Puerto Viejo, Jipijapa, and Charapoto. In the same site, the peasants' tools are exhibited, along with drawings and annotations that explain their use. The garabato, for example, is a wooden hook with which he pulls the forest to cut in the which the machete. The orquesta burrera is a dry branch in the shape of a Y, which is placed on the donkey's neck to prevent them from crossing the paddocks.
My name is Nixon Solorzano and we are in the Murciélago Beach. It is a beach located in the city of Manta in the province of Manabí. It is one of the most visited of Manta, as the Malecón Escénico. The name El Murciélago is due to the fact that the surface are resemble the silhouette of the mammal with its wings spread out. Composed of restaurant, recreational sport areas. Tourists prefer all year round. It is a clean and welcoming beach for the bathers, but it is necessary to take to proper precaution and recommendation on day of heavy rain on 6 corridor, for which the civil defense with the public with color fat. Near the beach are located the main banks, and the commerciality are of the city. It's ideal for wave sports such as surfing, kitty surfing, diving, sailing, woodboarding, and fishing. It is a to South American beach. In Manta, the beach was the main stay for the sun. Games were the South American country Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, Venezuela, and the Host Ecuador were united for the purpose of Olympics and studying Guambur, located on the wrong side of the Malecón Escénico. It also near the Olympic arena, a surf covering that was creation for the jury is the discipline correctly. El Murciélago Surf Club, the profit, high surf lesson and high tals and are has been set as for the Selvin Foundation.
Hello, my name is Carolina Saltos and we are located at Turkey Beach. In Turkey Beach, you will find the Seafood Park, a new world of restaurants.
Here you can indulge your plate with the best Manabí food prepared with fresh seafood. In addition, This beach is the longest in Manta, where artisanal fishermen sell their product for tuna processing. In addition, the seafood park is a nationally recognized site for the exquisite and varied dishes offered to its customers. In addition, there is the shipyard and the monument to the fishermen. The shipyard of Manta, besides being a place where countless homemade boats are built, is now a tourist place where a few shipowners come to ask for help from the naval service of the carpenters. It is a very attractive place to all the people who pass through the avenue. You can see boats under construction and thus observe a typical manifestation of the inhabitants of the coastal areas of Manabí. It is the main link of the Puerto Aeropuerto road. Has always been a strategic point of arrival of the fishing fibers of artisanal fishermen. From this beach you can see the main view of the port of Manta.
My name is Matilde Morales. Behind me we have San Mateo Beach. It is a white beach which leads to the formation of the Bay of Manta, where the seaport is located in San Mateo. You can enjoy a number of attractions, from entertainment as well as gastronomic, natural, and also the kindness of its people. This is a fisherman's beach, so tourists who want to learn more about the strait can visit and appreciate the activities they perform. This is one of the major economic income of the population, in addition to tourism, which increases considerably during the winter season. Some of the activities that can be practiced on this beach are fishing, swimming, surfing, kayaking, hiking, among others. Along the coast is almost throughout the year there are several traditional food estates based on seafood. But the fun does not end there. The area also has nightlife where music and lights invade the parish. This for those who enjoy the bohemian atmosphere. However, it is still an ideal place for relaxation and rest. San Mateo is known for its beautiful sunset, even most tourists have described it as gorgeous, a place full of natural beauty. Likewise, the crystalline water in this part of the sea complement the landscape that institutes tranquility and calmness.